Hey guys, it's Evan here and welcome back to another video. Today giving you guys a look at my version 2 McLean Krieger Amazing Spider-Man 1 Faceshell lens set. So let's go ahead and get on into this. Now a little bit of history about this. I bought this from McLean Krieger about 2 years ago before he went out of the business of creating Spider-Man props. In case you didn't know, long story short, I think due to personal issues, he stepped out of the prop making business for Spider-Man stuff. While it is a bit of a shame just because in my personal view, he was one of the best Spidey prop makers out there, stepping out of it for personal reasons, totally understandable. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on into showing you guys this shell. Alright, so here's the face shell and lenses laid out in front of us. Now you can see the way this shell was made. I believe it was vacuum foamed, or vacuum formed, whatever the hell the correct term is. And it's pretty solid. Really good shell. Got that really good face shape here, kind of the flat front. It also has grooves right here, which were designed, and up here, which were designed for the seam of the mask pattern McLean designed to go along with this shell. There are 3 magnets here for each lens to pop into, and you can see the magnets right there. The lenses are really cool. I believe he used like a piece of mirrored plastic or something with then a sticker piece to replicate the gold. Did a really good job with that. And those of course just snap in there, and they hold in really well. You also got that kind of dark blue look of the lenses. And one of my favorite things that McLean did with his shells before he stepped out of the game was he developed this rubber, you can kind of see it, this rubber fog seal. Basically what that did is it separated where your nose and mouth were from where your eyes were, so your breath does not fog up the lenses. It was a genius innovation on McLean's end, and it really works well, and I really hope this would be something that a lot of other face shell makers would start incorporating into their designs. Now, one of the things to keep in mind about this shell is I am not really planning to do an Amazing Spider-Man 1 full cosplay anymore, so what I'm intending to do with this mask, rather than sell it or have it sit in a bin forever, I'm going to do basically what I'm calling a display piece for the Amazing Spider-Man 1 stuff. Basically a mask display, have my web shooters out, probably have my hot toy figures along with that. Just a little homage to the Amazing Spider-Man 1 now that I'm not really planning to do the full costume anymore. And I do have this stand-in mask, luckily. This is not the final mask I'll be using for that display, but it is something to stand in for the time being, and we're gonna go ahead, throw this on, and show you guys how it looks. Alright, and then here is a quick example of how the shell and lenses looks when it's on an actual mask. Now I showed this mask off in my Amazing Spider-Man 2 facial and lens review video. This is just a singular mask by itself that I have. I don't have the full costume. This mask isn't totally accurate, it's just something I got from RPC Studio when I was ordering another suit. I figured it would make a good temporary display for this shell until I can finally get the final mask that I want to do a lens display on for this thing. But yeah, really good face shape. This is honestly one of my absolute favorite face shell lenses out there, just because of that incredible shape that it gives. And of course the fog seal, like I do breathe kind of heavy in this shell, and I am experiencing absolutely no fogging. The lens seal that McLean created for these things is still, in my opinion, one of the best innovations on Spider-Man face shells to date. Anyways, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I am going to throw McLean's social media stuff down in the description below, but you are not going to be able to get into contact with him just because he is no longer in the business of making Spider-Man props. And yeah, because he's no longer in the business, this really makes it one of the prized pieces in my Spider-Man collection. And while there are other face shell and lens makers out there, I don't know, something about this thing being one of the original Amazing Spider-Man 1 shell and lens sets, this thing is still one of my personal favorites, and I think it's still one of the best options out there, even though it's no longer available. But yeah, if you're looking to pick up a McLean face shell, really your best bet these days is to just get lucky with somebody selling one. And as always, guys, remember to check out my social media links, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. And with that, remember to stay frosty, and I'll see you all in the next video.